Crunchyroll manga. Most of you guys are probably very confused. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You're like, Eddie, are you a crazy person? Crunchyroll is a anime service, not a manga service. And I would not blame you. It's not like they advertise it or really make its presence noticeable in any way, shape, or form except this button titled manga in the website. But literally, besides that, nobody knows this shit exists. And even then, I don't think I've ever met another human being that has looked me straight in the eyes and said, no fucking cap, I use and enjoy Crunchyroll manga. And there is a noticeable reason for that. Today I want to talk about the Crunchyroll manga service and how not so great it is. Subscribe if you're new. I first found out about the Crunchyroll manga service 3 years ago, I think. And I remember I was just looking for some good legal manga readers, and Lord behold, there was one from Crunchyroll. It was like a godsend because I already use Crunchyroll. It's pretty litty. So the manga version should be amazing, right? How wrong I was. How can the service with the most amount of legally available anime have the worst and most limited selection of manga? I literally counted on my fingers. I think I lost track at the very end, so it's either 50 or 51 manga. One of those. Maybe 49, but it's between that. 50 manga in total, which I sound probably like a privileged, what's the word? Just, like someone that's just snobby, I don't know, because 50 is still a pretty good number. But when you've already read all of them, it's like, So just overall, the chances are slim something you really, really want to read is there. But luckily for me, this was in 2020. I wasn't brand new to anime, but, I still hadn't read a lot of things. Talentless Anana's anime had just aired, and I wanted to read the manga. And luckily, that was one of the 50 manga here in this catalog. I decided to just say fuck it and read it on there because I had already downloaded the app, so let's get it. And oh boy, it was mostly fine. But then I got to this one chapter, and there were pages out of order, or pages that would just show up twice. Like I'd read a page, then a few pages later, the same page would just show up. And it's not the most impossible read in the world, but when it happens multiple times throughout, a lot of chapters, it's very hard to stay immersed because it just keeps reminding me that I live in a world with never-ending issues and struggles and that life means nothing because we're all going to die someday. And don't even get me started on the quality/structure of the website and app itself. Being completely honest here, the last time I checked Crunchyroll manga was about 3 years ago, like I said, when I first got into Talentless Nana. And I genuinely believe the app has not been updated in that entire time. This shit probably hasn't been updated since inception. They probably forgot about it. I don't know what else could have happened. It's either they stopped giving a fuck, realizing they already dominated the anime side of things, or they stopped giving a fuck because nobody uses it. Which is also their fault, because I've never seen a singular ad or any marketing for Crunchyroll manga. I'm sure people would use it if they knew about it and it was worth it, because it's not like it's a separate subscription. It's part of your premium subscription if you already have one for Crunchyroll on the anime side of things. It's literally part of that. So what's the big deal? It literally, you're paying the same amount. So it would be very, very nice. But like I said, I think they just don't give a fuck. Yo guys, it's Future Eddie here, and I've just realized something crazy, because I totally forgot about this. So as I was going through some of these pictures, looking for the website to show you guys what the website looked like, I realized there's a lot of manga that must have been on here that are awesome, that are just no longer on here. Because I'm seeing Fairy Tail, Mysterious Girlfriend, Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. I'm seeing some bangers, and Attack on Titan's the one that I know for a fact was there. The others I don't remember because I didn't really use the app like that. Attack on Titan, I already caught up on when I got into Crunchyroll manga, so it didn't really matter. But I remember that being like one of the big selling points, and that was like on the front page of the manga thing, and it's no longer there. So now, I've come to realize they took away any of the bangers that could have been there. Now it's mostly like Genshin Impact or Honkai something, and a couple bangers here and there, and then just random manga you never heard of. But they actually, according to these pictures, had bangers. I see A Silent Voice. I see Seven Deadly Sins. Ajin? That is very strange. Where did these go? What happened? It's not an overwhelming amount, but like it's enough to put them above maybe K-manga. That's crazy. That's brazy, man. How did this happen? Scum's Wish? Wait, there's no way that's still there. It's not. Oh my god. I know a lot of people read Inside Mari. Is that there? Nope, not there no more. Wow. Yeah, so a lot of them just aren't there anymore. That is crazy. Or do I need to log in? I already am logged in. What am I talking about? Dang, so there must have been more manga in the past and they're just not there no more. I even see coming soon Persona Q, Chapter 13. This is an old screenshot, and obviously there's not even a single manga that starts with P here. I don't see why there's a by alphabetical section when half of the letters, if you click on them, there's just no manga under it. This is an insane find. Eden Zero, apparently. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Is this like different countries, or is this the US of A? To Your Eternity? What? Yo, guys, this is crazy. That's crazy. I almost put the video out without even including this because I didn't know until I was editing the video, and this is a crazy find. I don't even know where in the video I'm putting this, but yeah, extra info. Now back to the video. I really wouldn't recommend this app for manga reading at all unless you have a Crunchyroll premium account already, I guess, but otherwise it would be a huge waste of money just for the manga. Not that I think anyone was really looking into this as a viable option anyways, unless you like I said, you happen to be reading one of the 50 manga there, which fair. Like I said, there's a couple that I would read on there and they have them, so it's not like completely irrational to think someone might be using it. But if you want me to recommend some of the best legal manga apps, shit, that's easy. Shonen Jump app, for only I think $3 a month, you get a huge catalog of Shonen Jump manga. And on the flip side, Viz has a lot of the manga that Shonen Jump app doesn't for about the same price. That whole Viz Shonen Jump catalog. I don't know exactly how the rights work because I know Viz is like the publishing company or whatever, but Shonen Jump's the weekly Shonen Jump shit. So it's kind of weird. But pretty much if you have both of those apps, you have most of those manga. I don't want to say all of them because there's still a couple that you might have to buy digitally, but it doesn't matter. Most it's hundreds of manga. Like it's a fuck ton. I think hundreds. I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's hundreds. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I use this shit all the time. There's a lot of manga. For those who don't like to spend money, those apps do also let you read the first 3 and last 3 chapters of most of the ongoing manga, so that's dope. Other free apps I've seen are Manga Plus, which I haven't used myself outside of the new Oshi no Ko chapters, and I don't know any others, to be honest. I'm not gonna recommend the Kodansha one. What's that one called? K-manga? Ugh. Look, I know the Japanese fandom likes it, but just because the Japanese fandom likes something doesn't mean I have to like it. Because that coin system is rough. I personally like to buy my manga physically when I can, but there are tons of manga out there that either aren't physical or cost $1 million, or you just don't really feel like buying anyways. Because I really only buy series that I really think I'm gonna like or that I already like, and that's why digital manga being accessible is pretty important. Good thing I'd never use sites like Manga Dex or anything. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. I've been wanting to get this off my chest for a fat minute, like multiple years. I just never got around to making this video. Let me know what you guys think about Crunchyroll manga or the state of digital manga apps in the US or other states, countries even, in the comments. Have a great day, and peace. Subscribe for new. Bye.